I don't wanna waste no more of our precious time. Give me some good news. Give me some good news today.
What's going on, everyone? It's Nina Infinity. Welcome to my channel on this Friday. It's Good Friday. It's Good News Day, and I'm excited to be here to report some much needed good news because I know we could all really use it. I know I could. Every week, it seems like there's something going on out there that is a little bit negative, maybe in our personal lives, maybe outwardly in the global sphere, especially on social media. But this is the show where we come to get away from all that and to remember that there is still good things going on out there. There's still good humans. There's still kindness going on. There's still cute animals. The birds are singing. The turtles are making love, especially during spring. 'Tis the season of love. I don't know why Valentine's Day is in the winter, because we all know spring is when the real action happens. So thank you one and all for joining me again. And I think I have to put this on as well, just because I miss Zombie Jonathan.
Back here live at the Waterfront Village with my friend, the zombie Jonathan. You're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
All right.
Hello again. And so I just wanted to start off by thanking you guys all for being here today. Make sure you smash like, share the stream, and subscribe to the new channel, Good News Infinite Hope, that has its own channel now. We are well on the way. We got 600 subscribers now over there, over 600. So that's great. Small successes is always good. Little things, that's all it's all about. And I also want to welcome back Shane G to the chat. Hello, Shane G. It's good to see you. It's been a minute, and I'm glad you're doing okay. And it's good to see you in the chat, as well as all of the other regulars, including Darren, Mod Extraordinaire, Psychotic Mongoose is here. We got Charlene in the house. Achilles Jones is here. Spike Insanity is here. Patrick McCarty is here. Hello, hello, hello. And who else? Keely. I saw Keely in the chat early on. What's going on, Keely? Chow. We got Daniel Cantu here. Hello, Daniel, saying hello. Who else do we got in the? I think I said Patrick. Hello, Patrick. And many more. Psychotic Mongoose, I think I already said. Steel Leg of History is here. Hello, Steel Leg. What you saying, Steel Leg? This is a long message. I'm too sleepy still. Hello, how are you doing today, people? I just had my biggest stream ever. Over 680 in the chat, and just 671 subs. Steel Leg. I remember when that happened to me the first time, and that was a great feeling. I was like, oh my God, I'm successful at YouTube. So that's a good feeling. Good for you, man. Keep up the good work. Keep doing what you're doing. Be yourself. Be authentic. People really respond to authentic people on YouTube, and I think you're all about that. So I can see great things for you and your channel. By the way, if you guys haven't done so already, go and subscribe to Steel Leg of History. He does gaming content. If you guys like gaming, and watching people game and talk about games and stuff like that. He hangs out with Tomby a lot, who we love on this channel. DJ Smooth is over there sometimes. I lurk. I should say hello more often. But I'm such a lurker now. Is that creepy? I just lurk and everywhere. Hello. I'm like, I'm here. This is me in people's chats. I'm lurking. I'm silly. I'm sorry. Steel Leg is great. Steel Leg is great. 680 is almost 690. This is true. That's true. Okay, let's start the show. Oh, and we have new emojis. We have new emojis in the chat. I don't know if you guys noticed. Members, Oh my God, Spike. That's literally me. Spike, you nailed it. Spike, where is, can I bring this up? It doesn't show, but there's an emote that Spike did that is me. Darren is displaying the new memberships. We got Stop It, Get Some Help. We've got this one for when we need shields.
Shields up.
We've got, I put this other one for Words Are Hard. I don't have a clip for that, but you're going to need it for this next article that we're going to cover because I'm going to be reading. So I apologize in advance. Also, apologies to the Rumble chat because I completely forgot to upload the new emojis to the Rumble chat. I really apologize. Which we are live on Rumble and Twitter, by the way. Twitter doesn't get emojis though, because they're just not as cool. But I apologize to the Rumble chat, which like so far only Darren's there. So I don't think you're missing much, Darren. But thank you. But thank you for being the only one giving love to the Rumble chat. Psychotic Mongoose just gifted a membership to the chat. Why can't I click this? There's Psychotic Mongoose gifting a membership. Thank you. We got David Morris in the house. Speaking of old school members, hello. Thank you, David. Have you ever sucked a potato raw? It's really fun. That was my, I'm gonna give myself this one for the accent because that was awful. Hold on. This is for me, not for you, David. This is for me. Hold on. I really should get better at finding the clips. That would be great. But this is for me. Jeez, why are you tart? Just gonna kick myself out of the show for that. I'm JK. I'm here. Thank you, David, for the member message. You always put a smile on my face. I appreciate you. I appreciate you very much. Oh, look at that. People are talking in the Rumble chat now. They're like, we're here. There's people here. Sorry about no emotes there, though. I'm sorry, guys. I'll upload it today. Speaking of which, Braz Monkey is there sending $10 to the Japan Fund. We have, I think we have a Japanese story today, which I'm happy to share. I think we have one. Pretty sure. I love Japan. Oh, we do have a Japanese story today. You know what? Let's start with that. Thank you, Brazzy. One of these days, Brazzy, I'm gonna go. You know it. You know it's gonna happen. One of these days, Brazzy. And why can't I stop sharing this screen? StreamYard has become very difficult, you guys. It's very annoying. Okay. We're gonna listen to this story first. I'm changing the order of the articles. We're gonna read this one. Don't worry, you could still use your Words Are Hard emojis because I will have to read this also. But this is for Brazzy. Overwhelmed new mom brought to tears by waitress's unexpected act of kindness in Japan. Oh, I love this so much. Today's good news comes from Tokyo, Japan. When first-time mom Maggie Boynton, that's a funny last name, Boynton, traveled from San Diego to Japan with her husband and newborn daughter, she expected a memorable adventure, but she didn't anticipate just how touching the experience would be. There they are in Japan. Throughout the trip, Maggie was overwhelmed in the best way by the warm, affectionate response from strangers who were completely charmed by her baby. Oh, because everybody loves babies. A video montage from their journey captures the heart-melting scenes, locals lighting up at the sight of the baby eagerly offering smiles, greetings, and even gentle cuddles. Here's the first one. I wish I could play the music, but we're gonna get claimed on that, so we're gonna go with the classic. But look how nice everybody is. Everybody's like, look at the baby. It's a baby. And then this is the highlight here is this lady at the end. It says, but one woman in particular stood out. While dining out one evening, Maggie and her husband were approached by a waitress who noticed the couple juggling dinner and baby duties. That's when the waitress made an unexpected offer to hold the baby so Maggie and her husband could enjoy their meal together. And this is the video for that. Oh, how sweet. The baby. So that they can just, have a bowl of noodles without being encumbered by a cute baby. She has no idea how much this means to me because I was so overwhelmed, Maggie shared. Even just 10 minutes for us to enjoy our meal was all I needed. The simple act of kindness deeply moved her. I was pretty shocked, Maggie told People. I don't think I've ever seen a stranger offer to hold my baby before. At first, I hesitated, like, should I let her? But she seemed so genuine and sweet. You just have that intuition when someone truly wants to help. Maggie said the entire trip to Japan left her with a renewed sense of connection and gratitude. It was just so heartwarming to see how much love and attention she received everywhere she went. Oh, I want to go, and I will go. And I will go. It's going to happen. It will happen at some point, someday, very soon, hopefully. But I wanted to share that with you guys. I love Japan, and every time I see anything, like any stories about Japanese stuff, I love sharing that with people, and especially when people like Brad's Monkey are in the house, who are helping me get to Japan. So thank you, Brazzy. And also, Brazzy, I just want to mention real quick, your people are in the news again. And by that, I mean Brazzy monkeys. I've heard all sorts of rumors about, you guys starting some ish with Superman in the new James Gunn movie. I really need you, Brazzy, to get your monkey brethren under control. Stop being mean to Superman. Brazzy's like, stop it. Get some help. I'm teasing. You know I'm teasing.
Stop it. Get some help.
Oh my gosh. I don't like hearing negative monkey news, Braz Monkey. I like hearing positive monkey news. The real Tommy just rated the Rumble stream. It says Rumble stream. Real Tommy Live has rated the stream over on Rumble. That's cool. Hey, what's up, Tommy? Thanks for the raid. Appreciate you. I don't know if I got this one, but Patrick, thank you so much for sending giving a membership to the chat. It's very kind of you. Appreciate that. So hello, the Tommy Raiders. Hello to the Tommy Raiders. That was a sweet story. I liked it. Bye, Chase. Have a good weekend. See you later, Chase. The baby. Everyone's like the baby. I don't know why I heard this in Anna's voice. She's like the baby. She freaks out about cute things, especially babies. I should clip one of her. That's what I should do. I should clip Anna saying like Spike, you watch a lot of Anna. You need to clip Anna saying like and like send it to me, and I'll add it to the roster. I'll add it to the roster. I'm giving you homework, Spike. Just do it. Oh my God. David says, Anna destroyed my high frequency hearing and my dogs. It's great. She's great. Okay, let's talk about some British news. This is some British news. This is where Shane G lives and Charlene and Ian so forth. I'm terrible, you guys. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. Team of tradesmen go DIY SOS and transform home for disabled dad for free. How cool is that? A bunch of good humans doing the Lord's work. I apologize in advance for reading. A charity in the UK organized a team of volunteer builders to add an extension onto the house of a disabled man who's been forced to sleep in his dining room for 3 years. 58-year-old Paul Kitterman hasn't been able to walk since getting an abscess on his back 3.5 years ago, but without a bedroom on the ground floor, he's had to sleep in the dining room. That's just awful. Like, just all of that is terrible. Poor guy. What a terrible thing to go through. But now, thanks to a team of volunteer builders gathered together by the charity Band of Builders. Oh, it's like Band of Brothers, but they're a Band of Builders. I love that. Paul will have a bedroom and bathroom of his own. The team of at least 25 laborers started building the extension to the 3-bedroom home in Addlestone, Surrey, that Kitterman shares with wife Sasha, their son and Paul's mother-in-law in March 2025. The project was labeled by the English media outlet SWNS as DIY SOS after the famous British television show of the same name. The first night, that sounds like a cool show. I want to watch that show. The first night was the best sleep and the best shower ever. Oh, and the best shower ever, said Kitterman, speaking with SWNS. It's the simple things, man. It's the simple things. I can't thank everyone enough. The volunteers and the Band of Builders for giving their time and expertise, and all the builders merchants who've donated the materials. It's overwhelming to realize that people would do this for me. Oh, I tell you, man, it's the kindness of strangers that makes this world a better place. It really is. It really, really is. You never know, what people really like until you go through a really hard time, and then people step up to help you, and then you're like, oh my God, like I have faith in humanity again. Kitterman felt an excruciating pain in his back in October 2021. After developing a fever and collapsing repeatedly, he was taken to St. George's Hospital. He was found to have an abscess in his spine, which required surgery to remove it. That resulted in sepsis and pneumonia. What a terrible thing to go through. There he is. That's just awful. There's the house picture. He was put in an induced coma for a week, and upon waking, doctors said that he wouldn't be able to walk again because the abscess had crushed his spinal cord. That's just horrible, horrific. After 6 months of recovery and rehab, Kitterman went home, but has been confined to his downstairs, where he sleeps on the hospital bed in the dining room. Sasha contacted Band of Builders, a charity which pulls together volunteers and donations for projects to help construction industry workers battling illness or injury. While he was still recovering in the hospital, they agreed to come and help in March and put out a call for volunteers to work on the extension. The volunteers worked for free, and all the materials are donated. That's amazing. That's a lot of work and a lot of material. Paul estimated the project had a market value of nearly $200,000. Friends and family raised over $25,000 to put towards the work. I still can't believe all of these people are turning up just to help me. This makes me feel very lucky, said Kitterman. This will make a massive difference to my life. I think things will feel a bit more normal. Aw, I hope so. You deserve it. You deserve some like peace, man. Band of Builders. These people are heroes. I love it. I love like the marketing on this too. Like it is like the Band of Brothers. They got like this cool picture here. They got this thing's like they're going to war. I like it. I like it. Tim Winstanley, senior brand manager of the DeWalt, a company which has contributed to the project, said that when he heard about Kitterman's situation, we knew this project that we wanted to help with. Our team is excited to donate their time to the project alongside the tools required to complete the build. As well as we all know, it will make a real difference to Paul's life and that of his family. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Pro bono work from professionals has been in the news feed of GNN recently with a story of a surgical team donating time and expertise to help deliver a baby grown inside a transplant room in March, followed by a story of a local landscaping business that built a green garden retaining wall for an elderly couple for free after hearing that they were scammed by another contractor. Oh my goodness. I love these kind of stories of people just stepping up especially when bad people do bad things. And then good people are like, you know what? These aren't the only people on the planet. We're here too. We're going to balance this out. We're going to show you guys that there's still good humans around. And I just love that. Speaking of good humans, Ian So Forth is here. Probably heard my British accent and was like, just stop it. I heard the disabled man got up for the first time in years so he could turn off this stream when you started doing your British accent. I just kicked myself out again for that. I have tears in my eyes from that. Damn, Ian, that's mean. Wow. Ian, you didn't have to be so cruel. Oh boy. The dude that heard my British accent was like,
Oh, won't somebody please think of the children?
like, please make her stop talking. Thank you, Ian, for the 25 smackaroos. That is a lot of smackaroos. Very generous. Thank you, sir. You know what? I'm glad one person thinks so. Thanks, Patrick. Thanks for being a G. Like the only person in my corner I feel like is Patrick right now. Thanks, Patrick. I appreciate the love. I really do. At least one person's at least, you know what? At least one person appreciates me, unlike Ian So Forth. But cry now. I can't even keep a straight face. What's up, Uncle Martin? I didn't recognize your. He's more like stop, get some help. I didn't recognize your icon. Got a new one. What's up, Abe? Yarn Witch here too. What's up, Yarn Witch? You broke her. He did. It happens often. Okay, speaking of good humans, this next story, I mean, I just absolutely love this story because I feel like this guy is like, he's like my soul brother or something. Like we are definitely same thought. Like we are same vibe. This dude right here, he's a good human. This dude's a good human. Here we go. This is the story. And thank God I don't have to read. The sweetest thing, St. Clair Shores mailman finds cash during route, returns it. Here is that story.
Now to St. Clair Shores, where we want to highlight people helping people.
A postal worker says he didn't think twice when he found some cash in a driveway. He picked it up and knew he had to return it. His kind gesture caught on home surveillance video.
This small act of kindness touched the heart of not only the homeowner, but the entire community, who says they're just happy Josh O'Hara is the one.
It touched my heart too, not just their community. I was touched by this.
Delivering their mail.
7 News Detroit reporter Rudolph Sinidas speaking with this kind mailman and the woman who got the special delivery.
Think about it. You are walking down the street and you find some cash on the ground. What would you do? Would you pocket it? Would you try to find the owner? Well, for local mailman Josh O'Hara, that wasn't even a question. What was just another day of work for Josh turned into so much more last week. On Thursday, he was making his usual rounds in the area of Madison Street in St. Clair Shores, delivering mail, when he found a $10 bill in someone's driveway.
And the way it was positioned, it looked like it fell out of their pocket when getting into the car.
He rang the homeowner's doorbell to return the cash, but no one was home.
So because nobody came, I left a note just so it wouldn't like fall to the bottom of the box and nobody would see it.
What a sweetheart.
I realized I had a letter that says, I found this in your driveway. And I'm like, no way.
That homeowner is Sarah Heiduck. And when she got home after work and found the money and note, she couldn't wait to tell her entire neighborhood just how kind postal worker Josh was.
Honestly, I was just
So
like, that
sweet.
was like the sweetest thing.
And while it may have been just the $10, she said it's his small act of kindness that made her entire day. It's something Josh says he hopes catches on.
If you can make somebody smile, or you can help somebody in any way, even being support to be there for them, do it. You got a neighbor who's grieving, drop over leftover food and tell them you're here.
Preach.
Buy the food for somebody in the restaurant next to you, or compliment your cashier, you know?
And because of Josh's kindness, Sarah says she and now the rest of the neighborhood are up for the task.
It just magically ended up in my driveway, and he happened to find it, and he did his good deed by giving it to me. So that's why I feel I need to do a good deed with it.
You make one person smile, then that spreads to another, and it's just a ripple effect at that point.
Yes, it is.
In St. Clair Shores, I'm Rudolph Sinidas, 7 News Detroit.
Oh, see how great is that? Like this is such a good, he's such a good person because he wants to create a ripple effect, and he did, because that woman was like, well, now I want to do something nice with this because I feel like I should, and I just love people like that, people who are just the constant, it's like their nature to think about other people, like not just yourself, not just like, oh, I'm just gonna pocket this. I'm just gonna, even if it was just, it's a small amount, like $10 is a small amount, but he went out of his way to make sure that if it belonged to that house, that they were gonna get, the right owners would get it. And speaking of $10, thank you, Raz Monkey, for the $10. You made an attempt, champion. Thank you. I appreciate it, Raz Monkey. See, one more person added to the list of people who appreciate me and my efforts. Thank you, Razzie. Thank you. I appreciate you, Brazzy. All the British people don't appreciate me at all, and I can understand why. To be fair, I can understand why. You know what? The next time there's a Canadian article, I'll do the Canadian accent. How about that? And then we can make fun of Canadians for a minute. DL for $1.99 says, Nina, I've been with you for 4 years. You know what, DL? You're pretty awesome. You're just a really awesome guy. You have been with me for almost 4 years. You are always just super supportive. I have nothing but kind things to say about you. You always make me laugh. You're just a good human. So thank you for hanging out. You make my day a lot of times. Sometimes I'm really sad, and then I see you and your silly little comments, and I'm like, oh, DL, you're so funny. Especially on Mondays when it's a Monday, and you're like, it's a Monday. And then I'm on Toxic Femme, and then you send funny super chats. And I'm like, oh, DL. So yeah. What Canadian accent? Oh, you know, the Canadian accent that's like this. And says a lot of eh? We just a bunch of hosers over here, eh? That's my Canadian accent. Was it good? I don't know. Darren, what do you think? Was it terrible? I think it was all right. Beautiful, eh? No, he said beauty, eh? Shane G, A plus on the accent. A. Now it just became like the fonts. A. Oh no, am I showing my age by knowing who the Fonz is? Oh God. How terrible of me. It's Ian so forth, eh? For 25, Smackaroo says, I do appreciate you. And those noises that sound caught me a chase. Aw. You're so sweet. Thank you, Ian. That's so kind of you. This is I don't have any like nice clips. You made me feel all mushy inside right now. So I'll just give you this one because we both like The Simpsons.
If it's clear and yellow, you've got juice there, fella. If it's tangy and brown, you're in cider town. Now, there's two exceptions and it gets kind of tricky here.
You can stay, but I'm leaving.
Can be yellow if they're using late season apples. And of course in Canada the whole thing's flip-flop.
That's one of my favorite scenes for The Simpsons. When he faints. Have you guys ever felt like that? I felt like that a lot of times. Where I'm just like, you can stay, but I'm leaving. Psychotic Mongoose gifted a membership to the chat. Thank you so much, Psychotic Mongoose. It's so nice of you. Appreciate you. You can stay, but I'm leaving. Yarn, which is like, I'm ADD. That's me every day. That's funny. Okay, next story. And this one is super inspiring. It might make you feel bad about yourself because you're like, man, I don't have legs. I mean, man, I have legs and I don't do much with my life. That's how I felt about it after I read this article. I was like, this guy put me to shame because I have legs. I messed that up, Spike. Okay. Like my brain left. That's what happened, Spike. What happened right now is what happened to Homer. Can we gloss over it, please? Can we not get hung up on? All right. Next story. I'm just going to move right along with this. Shot and told he'd never walk again. He just finished the London Marathon. My goodness. This is also from London, England. It's time to do the British accent again. I'm just joking. I'm not doing it. I'm joking. In 2011, his name is Darren. Darren AWOL's life changed forever when he was shot during a robbery in Annerley, Southeast London. That's terrible. The attack left him paralyzed from the waist down. Doctors told them that he would never walk again. That is awful. Just terrible. Just terrible. But Darren, now 42, has defied every expectation. That's so inspiring. Amazing. More than a decade after the life-changing night, Darren has not only learned to walk again using crutches, he has just completed the London Marathon, finishing in 6 hours and 35 minutes using a combination of crutches and a wheelchair. Over a decade ago, I survived a tragic shooting that left me with a spinal cord injury, L1 T2, paralyzed from the waist down. I was told I would never walk again, he shared. But through sheer determination and relentless effort, I rehabilitated myself and regained the ability to walk, even without feeling in my legs. That's amazing. That's just so incredible. Darren says the journey wasn't easy. He faced overwhelming physical and emotional challenges, even contemplating ending himself at times. That's awful. Like, my God. But one thing kept him going: his son, who was just 2 years old at the time of the shooting. He was my biggest motivation, Darren said. It gave me the momentum to see me. It gave me the momentum to see me walk again. That is so inspiring. Look, he changed his life. That's incredible. This dude is incredible. This is an incredible story. Oh, I forgot to press this. You're right. You're right, Spike.
Shields up.
Oops. It's true. It's true. Shields up. For the past decade, fitness has been his foundation. Fitness has been my anchor, empowering me to rebuild my life and face each day head on. I believe movement is medicine, and I want others to experience the transformative power of fitness, no matter their circumstance. That's so inspiring. Crossing the finish line at the London Marathon was a deeply emotional moment. Reflecting on it, Darren said, what I took from this experience is that everyone has a purpose, a drive, and someone they're doing it for. The crowd's energy, the cheers, the love, it all reminded me that we're here for a reason. That's so, so cool and inspiring. He added, this journey is proof that teamwork makes everything come together. It's a reminder that no matter how tough life gets, with support and belief, we can accomplish the unimaginable. To anyone out there thinking that they're taking on something big, just go for it. Believe in yourself. The journey might be tough, but the reward is worth every step. That is so true of anything that you accomplish. When you set out something to do, especially against all odds, this is definitely the case. Look at this dude. Look at him. He's awesome. This is what this is what life is all about: to overcome challenges, to live for your son, for your child, to never give up. I mean, this story has everything. It had everything. What an incredible dude. The love that he had for his son, that bond that you're like, I don't ever want to leave you. I'm not going to disappoint you. And I'm gonna walk again. That's amazing. What an incredible story. I absolutely loved it. Okay, next story. This is going to be an interesting one, guys, because it's a mix of shields up and it's a mix of also I'm a little bit angry about it. Not going to lie. I was like, this was me yesterday. I'm going to tell you this story in just a second. But also, like, shields.
Shields up.
I was like, I'm angry at you. So this next story is amazing because good humans, are still existing. Like, I want you guys to understand that there's people out there. Exactly. Yellow alert, people. Yellow alert. Yellow alert. I want you guys to understand that there's still people out there that are doing amazing things, but that doesn't mean that sometimes there's not an opposition, opposing force, right? There's going to be an opposing force where most of the time the government wants to quash certain things. So you have to, you have to fight back, and that's this story here. So we're gonna talk about this, and we're gonna put some solutions as well. So this is the story. This is how I found the story. It says strangers team up to save wild horses trapped in deep mud pit. Look, I'm all about a good rescue story. You guys know that. I love rescue stories. It fuels me because it makes me appreciate human beings for who they are. But then when I started looking into the story, I was like, what? Okay, but first we're going to appreciate the good humans that did this. So here's the story. A heart-stopping rescue mission unfolded in Heber, Overgard, Arizona, when a mare and her foal became trapped in a dangerously dying mud pit. Thanks to the quick actions of local volunteers and photographers, both horses are now safe and back in the wild where they belong. The rescue was sparked by a call from a group of photographers who had been visiting the area to photograph the famous Heber wild horses. They contacted friends of the Heber wild horses for guidance on the best places to see the herds. One of the suggested locations had a dirt water tank that had been drying out, creating a dangerous mud hole. Friends of the Heber wild horses had been monitoring the area closely and had even offered to haul water to prevent hazards like this one. Permits from the Forest Service are required for such efforts. Keep this in mind, this permit situation, because the article goes on. Shortly after noon, an urgent message came through. Need help, horses drowning in mud. Without hesitation, volunteers sprang into action, gathering tow ropes and enlisting the help of a neighbor. When they arrived, a couple with a UTV and tow ropes were already working alongside the photographers. They had successfully freed the young foal and had begun working to rescue the mare. Over the course of more than an hour, 7 dedicated individuals worked tirelessly to save the exhausted mare. The foal waited anxiously on the bank, calling out to her mother. That's so sad. Aww. The rescue team used great care, allowing the mare time to rest between efforts to avoid injury. Special praise was given to Andy, who repeatedly ventured into the mud to adjust the tow rope, and it slipped or needed repositioning. Initially, the only option was to place the rope around the mare's neck, but the team skillfully tied the knot to prevent choking. Once the mare gained some momentum by struggling on her own, the team pulled gently, later managing to reposition the rope around the haunches for a safer, more effective rescue. This is one of the videos. It's poor horse, and they're trying to like rescue it. Which they do. Thank God. Poor horsies.
Are you Betty?
Yeah.
So that was one of the videos that they shared. Finally, after relentless effort and teamwork, the mare was pulled free. Although shaky on her feet, she managed to stand and rejoin the foal. Together, the pair walked off into the forest, safe at last. Friends of Heber wild horses shared deep gratitude for the incredible teamwork that made the rescue possible. I'm eternally grateful for what you all did, and I'm just in awe of the level of communication, cooperation, and determination that went into the rescue, the organization wrote. This is the team of rescuers and photographers, volunteers that rescued the horse, lovely human beings. The organization has since notified Forest Services to address the dangerous conditions of the mud pit to prevent future incidents. And this is what we're going to be talking about next. The heroes of the day, including Andy, Chris, Larry, Cece, Rod, Vivian, and the dedicated photographers who first raised the alarm, proving once again that the compassion and teamwork can make miracles happen. This is so true. That's these people here. Lovely people. Thank goodness for these human beings. But this is what we need to talk about next. So through my research of going to this webpage, I obviously wanted to see this video and I wanted to check out Friends of Heber or Heber, Friends of Heber. I went to the page and I saw this thing. Ooh, there's been an update. We're gonna have to read that together. But I saw this yesterday, and I was like very upset. So I made a tweet about it, and this is it. So this is from their website. It says urgent. Please flood the phone lines. Arizona game and fish volunteers are hauling water and elk, deers, bears, etc. But the water is being delivered to areas where horses can't access it. The U.S. Forest Service will not allow volunteers to haul water to where our federally protected Herbert wild horses can get to it. They want a horse to migrate to an area where of the forest they do not normally roam, knowing full well that the area does not have enough forage food for the horses. This is unacceptable. Volunteers stand at the ready and able to haul water to areas where the horses and all wildlife can access it, like we did in 2021. All we need is the U.S. Forest Service to do is to issue us a water hauling permits. We are in a drought conditions, and the water is being hauled to all wildlife in the forest except for the horses. This is unacceptable. Please call these numbers here, which I did. I actually, yesterday after reading this, I was so upset for these poor horses that I was like, I'm calling. Like, I'm going to call right now from Mexico. I'm calling. And I called this, and this lady picked up. I asked to speak to this Matt guy. It says, reach out to Matt Baltimore. And she was a really lovely lady on the phone. So I wasn't like mean to her or anything, because I was just like calling for the horsies. But I called and I was like, can I talk to this Matt guy? And then she was like, oh, he's busy right now. He's on the phone. Can I take a message? And I was like, well, I'm actually calling regarding this horse situation and how the people are trying to get a water permit or a water hauling permit for volunteers to take water to these horses and stuff. Like, I'm just wondering what's going on with that. And she was like, oh, we're working on it right now. Like, she was giving me kind of like this spiel about how they're working on it, and they that every call is important, and to keep calling and telling people I know to call, because they're keeping track of the calls and want to show the higher ups that there's a demand for this permit. So that's why I put out the call on Twitter to be like, everybody, like, go and do something, like go and call. And so now apparently there's been an update. So let me read this update, because this came in at like 5 hours ago. So let's see what the update is. Let's see what's going on. It says, dear friends and followers. First, I have not read this, so we're reading this together for the first time. Let's see. Dear friends and followers, I want to thank you for all the phone calls to the Forest Service. You have made a difference. I will provide more detailed update when I can, but please understand I spent most of my time in the forest trying to keep horses from drowning in the mud pit, so cannot be on Facebook during the day. The mud pit is the most immediate concern, as it is the life or death situation. Here is where we are. 1, Forest Service is allowing us to put water troughs on the safe end of the dirt tank where the ground is more stable, drawing the horses away from the area in deep mud. We are truly grateful for this concession from the Forest Service. Yay! That's good. That's a small win. As long as there is water in the dirt tank, the horses will come there so that the water troughs will help draw them to the safest spot for water. It's not a guarantee, but it is helping, as we have witnessed. We are not out of the woods on this. The danger still exists. Once all the water is out of the dirt tank, the troughs will be removed. Water haulers are coordinating delivery of water to the troughs. Nothing is needed from the public on this. Yay! That's good that they have volunteers. We are in drought conditions in Arizona, and game and fish are hauling water to all the animals in the forest where the horses cannot access it. We are asking that the Forest Service issue permit to volunteers, water haulers, to deliver water to where the horses and all wildlife can access it. For this, we continue to ask for your help and support. Please continue to make the phone calls to the Forest Service. Please be courteous and respectful when you call. And please thank them for allowing to help make the mud pit a little safer. Yeah, the lady told me yesterday too on the phone that they're like working even with the fire departments to like make sure that places are safe for like the humans, like human volunteers. So there's like volunteer firefighters going there as well. The photos here, the mayor and full team of seven rescued the past Saturday. I saw them again yesterday, and they're both doing well. The mayor rescued a team of 4 Tuesdays, doing well. The foal that I pulled from the mud Monday, I have not seen since the rescue, so I have no update on the little one just yet. As soon as I see the band of horses and have something to share with you, I will. Please continue making calls to the Forest Service and asking that we receive the permits, deliver the water that is accessible to all horses and all wildlife. Please be courteous and respectful when you call, blah, 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 and so far and so forth. So here is these are the numbers. So if you guys are interested, please give this number a call. I called from Mexico. It doesn't really matter where you call from, I think. I'm going to share their Facebook page in the chat right now. So if you guys want to go and visit the site yourself and also like, you know, grab the number and stuff and make sure you have the right information, that's where you can find it. But at least like it seems like there's small things happening. So that's a good thing. I also have my post on Twitter. So if you guys are interested in like maybe you don't want to call, but you're like, well, I could just retweet Nina because that also helps. So I actually put it on my pinned tweet. So if you guys have a Twitter, you can go and reshare this on social media. Just like press the retweet button so it can like get some traction and hopefully like other people will call. So that's my pinned tweet is here calling to save the Arizona wild horses. And there you go. So you can retweet that one as well. And that's it. So I am angry, but I'm also really happy that there's good people trying to help out to do this, to like, you know, help the horsies. And none of that takes away from the feat that those people, especially those photographers that rescued that horse, you know, that's amazing. Or the 2 horses, because it was a baby horse too. So good on those people. What's up, Grumpy? Good to see you. What's up, Graham? Happy Friday to you, my friend. Good to see you. Wait, is that the real quartering? The courting says, "Hi, Nina. Say I'm handsome. I'm handsome." Hi, Jeremy. Thanks for retweeting me the other day. I don't know if it's really Jeremy. I can't tell because on Rumble, you don't really have that check mark thing. Oh, you do. So maybe it is Jeremy. It says the quartering is rated the stream from Rumble. So maybe it is Jeremy. Hi. Thanks, Jeremy. That's so sweet. Oh, and thanks for the retweet about the horsies. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you. I sent it to Jeremy and I was like, please, Jeremy, help the horsies. Help the horsies. And he retweeted it. Look at the Raiders over on Rumble. Hi, you guys. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, Raiders. Welcome, Jeremy Raiders. Thank you so much. My goodness, look at them. I don't think I've ever seen the Rumble chat this active before. Go and retweet my pinned tweet. Let's help the horsies. We've got to save the horsies. Get them water. Appreciate you guys. My goodness. Roll Jack for $1 says raid. Thank you. We got a couple Rumble rants here. Hold on. Let me go to my Rumble rant stream. We got don't let Tim Walz anywhere near those horses. I don't know who Tim Walz is, but okay. Thanks, Mr. Ward. Oh, wait, no, I do know who Tim Walz is. I'm just bad with names. Ouch. My goodness. Penguins don't tweet, we grok. My goodness, you guys are so sweet. Save the horsies. Everybody save the horsies. We got a bunch of Rumble rants coming in now. My goodness. We got Pac-Man 44 saying for the horsies. Wow, for $20. That is amazing. We've got PJ saying raid, thank you. Jeremy the quartering sent $50. Save the horses. Tell them the story. I just did. 2 minutes ago. Literally as you came and rated it, I had just finished telling the story. But I will tell you again. We need help saving the Arizona horsies because the government is not letting permits, volunteer permits to be sent out. So what we need from you guys is to go and retweet me, all you Rumble Raiders, especially you guys, because I know how much you guys love the government. Be courteous, but contact the government and say that there's an issue hauling permits to save the Herbert wild horses, wildlife. They shouldn't starve or drown. Be polite but firm. These are the numbers here. I'm going to share again my tweet thing in the Rumble rants. And please just contact them and let them know that you want them to give this permit. Give the permit for the volunteers to take water to the horsies. I'm also going to share once again the Facebook page for these guys is also on my pinned tweet, and I'm going to put it in the chat again so you guys can go and see it for yourselves and give them some love and let them know. Contact them and be like, yo, why aren't you letting the volunteers get water to these horsies? Please release the permits. That is what we need. So thank you, Jeremy. Thank you again, man. Seriously, I really appreciate it. You are so kind. Thank you very much for this share. It's massive. It's a big deal. Thank you. I'm a little blown away right now by the support over on Rumble. We got some more Rumble rants to go through. We got Titan 764, save the horsies. Thank you so much. We got a Big Orn. Thank you for the 5. Says save the horses. Thank you. $5 from 81 saying I came for the raid. I'll stay for the horsies. Thank you so much. $20 here. Thank you from Agony Besides Me saying I live in Mesa, Arizona. Save the horses. Thank you so much. Please contact them. You are an Arizonian. Please let them know. Contact them. $2 here from UL32 said, just because you're better looking than Jeremy. Wow, thank you. Only $2 though? I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I appreciate you. Thank you for the $2, Bro Jack. Thank you. Says, do you have a minute to talk about your car's extended warranty? I don't. Thank you, though. $20 here from the almighty Thor 18 from the Bonigo Army. Wow. Wow, that's kind of cool. Thank you very much. Thank you for the $20. Coon Diggy, thank you. Says for the horses from the quartering raid. I appreciate you guys. My God, the love. $5 here from Chief Dom. Thank you, Chief DM. I think I read that right. I'm sorry if I messed up your name. Don't worry, Tim Walz is irrelevant. he gets beat by his wife. That is not nice. Spousal abuse is not cool. Lone Wolf 126 says, for the horsies, thank you for the $5. We got $20 for the horsies from Minagot. Thank you so very much. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. UL32 sends in $1 saying, just don't advertise coffee, please. Look, the only type of coffee that I drink is Mexican, because I tried to buy, you know what? You told me not to mention it. So I'm not going to go into Jeremy, you sending some to Mexico yet, bro? What's going on with that? I do love coffee, though. My God, I'm actually addicted to coffee. Hey, you brought it up. Happy Plague Doctor? Happy Plague Doctor? Wow, that is a name. Save our tax says $2. Thank you. We got Cam 2425IA for the horsies. Another $20. Wow. Buy Coffee Brand Coffee, says Brule Jack. That's right. Coffee Brand Coffee is the Quarterings coffee, you guys. I've heard it's good. I couldn't tell you because, well, he doesn't send to Mexico. At least not yet. Maybe soon. Thank you for all of the raid money and all of the attention for the horsies. I really do appreciate you guys, but I also really, really hope that you actually call. call the place. Call the place. Let them know. Let them know what's going on. We've got a couple more here. Whiskey for my men, beer for my horsies. Thank you for the 5. EJ Lamar. Horsies are better than the Fed, or greater than the Fed, says PJ. I agree with you. Horsies are definitely better. Whiskey Sours, another 20 here saying, for the horsies. Thank you so very much. You guys are so generous. I appreciate you. Absolutely just blown away by the raid right now. Thank you guys. I'm kind of speechless. I have told you the story of the horsies. I appreciate you guys. Please go and call and let them know, because the lady that I spoke with said every call counts. They're keeping track of the calls. Please be polite when you do call, and let them know we need the permits for the volunteers to get water to the horsies. Please tell the story again. Okay, real quick, one more time. Friends of the Herbert Wild Horses are in need for you to call. I'm going to put this Facebook page on there again. To call who? To call the forest rangers. One of them, hold on, let me just put on the thing that they put, the post that they put on. Let me share this for you guys. Hang on. We had a couple of them being rescued. This is how I found the story, because I do my good news show, and I found these lovely human beings who rescued these horses from the mud. And it led me to this page here where there's an urgent call to please call the Black Mesa Ranger District, Overguard, Arizona. Here's the number at 928-535-7300 and ask to speak with Matt Ballmore, or the Southwestern Region Supervisor's Office in Albuquerque. This is the number here, 505-842-3293. And they're asking to be courteous and to be respectful when you call. Ask the volunteers be issued a water hauling permit to bring life-saving water to the horses and the wildlife there to access it. So please, that is what's going on. I have once again, I'm going to do it once again, put this in the Rumble chat so you guys can reach them. I've also made a post about it on Twitter. It's my pinned tweet. I'm Nina7Infinity on there, and you can go and retweet that and make that go viral on Twitter so that we can get more people to call the place. And with that, I appreciate again. Carla over on Rumble is saying that Andy Biggs is the congressman that will help. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know any of the political figures around that area. But you know what? Why not? Contact your Congress people, especially if you're in Arizona. You can make a difference. You can definitely make a difference. So I really appreciate you guys. And again, I appreciate you, Jeremy, for making this happen. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. 200 Watt Studios over on Twitter says, thank you for $5. Hi, all. Can I ask for some positive vibes for my dog who needs them? Oh my God. 200 Watt Studios, of course. Please, everybody pray for 200 Watt Studios' doggy. We love the doggies. Thank you. Please pray for 200 Watt Studios. Doggies need love. Poor puppers. Thank you so much, 200 Watt. Let me know, email me. Let me know what's going on. I'm sorry to hear that you're going through stuff like this. It's never easy. Really appreciate you. Spike Insanity, thank you so much for the gifted memberships to the chat. I truly appreciate it. To the YouTube chat, giving the YouTube chat some love. I appreciate you. Okay, moving on to the next story. Speaking of animals and taking care of them, this is a lovely story here about an old woman who's been doing this for a really long time. It says 90-year-old woman has rescued over 10,000 animals and she's still not retiring. Today's good news story comes from Sussex, England. Another England story. There's so many good people in England, you guys. England are a pretty awesome place. Look at this. And one of our Brits over on Rumble just gifted 20 memberships to the Rumble chat. Thank you, Ian, so forth. Dropping it like it's hot over on Rumble. Really appreciate you. Thank you so very much. And this lovely woman is also British. I'm not going to do my British accent for all of the new Rumblers that are in the chat. I feel completely embarrassed right now. So for the Rumblers who don't know me, I often try to fake a British accent and I can't pull it off ever. And people make fun of me all the time. But I'm not going to do it this time because I feel very shy at this moment because, well, you guys are new and I'm shy. A 90-year-old, her name is Barbie. Barbie Keel is living proof that compassion knows no limit. Over the past 52 years, she has dedicated her life to rescuing animals in need, saving an estimated 10,000 from neglect, abuse, abandonment through the Barbie Keel Animal Sanctuary in Sussex, England. She has a story that I don't have to read. Here it is.
There's 160 cats. We must have, I don't know, 100 and 200 chickens. We've got ducks, we've got geese, we've got 80-odd rabbits. We don't have many dogs because we're not allowed many dogs. I would say about 500 because the chickens were batteries. They're gradually dying off, you know. But with all the rabbits and everything, I would say we've got a good 500. I just got fed up in Eastbourne with everyone moaning about animals. So I come over here with my dad and my partner, moved into a caravan, lived in the caravan for 20 years, you know.
Look, she's got a German Shepherd like Jeremy. That's a really pretty picture. I love old pictures. They're a vibe.
For 20 years, you know, and then we built a house, but it's just got worse and worse, and I just can't believe that people let their animals.
Monkey, look, Brad's monkey. Look, there's a monkey. She's got a monkey. That's awesome. Where'd it go?
Oh, but I get up at 7, I do what I have to do, have a cup of tea with my friend at 10, then I work till 1, and then I go and find jobs like my book work, fold up raffle tickets, do all sorts of things, do posters, do everything, and I have written 4 books. Everybody in life thinks, you know, you think, oh God, why am I doing this? And then say Woody, I come up and rub my face, and you'll look at little
Aw.
Scampy, and you know why you're doing it, And when you see the little frightened animals that come in, some of them in terrible conditions, you know why you're doing it. And I'm just pleased that I've helped thousands of animals, Every month we buy a load of cat and dog food at the proper price, sell it in our shop at half price so that people that have got to get rid of their animals can keep them. We've got a no-kill policy which will carry on. My trustees will carry it on when I die, and just hope it goes on. But you see, I just think that I'm lucky I'm doing a job that I like. I mean, a lot of people go to work and they think, but with me, I don't. I'm doing what I want to do. When my husband said it, you got to choose between me or the animals, I helped him pack his bags.
Oh my goodness. I love Brits have a great sense of humor. That's awesome. This woman is a good human, just rescuing animals. That's a beautiful thing. Always, good people doing good things. We got another Rumble rant here. Thank you so much. We got Lestat Travesty. Thank you. So shout out to Mug Club. Crowder is king. And here's 10 for the horses. I could do 10, but not 100 for some coffee. Thank you very much, Jeremy. LOL. Besides that, how much is Rumble cut of super chats? I think it's 10% from what I understand. I know like YouTube does 30. I believe it's 10 for Rumble, but don't quote me on that. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I think Jeremy would know better than I do that question. But I truly appreciate it either way. Thank you so very much. Lone Wolf says, I heard it's $5 or less as 0%. I know the memberships there are like they don't cost any money, but the super chats, I do believe they take a little bit. Maybe it is 5%. I thought it was like 5 or 10. I'm not sure, but I do know it's less than YouTube, which is 30. Okay, here is another story which I thought was really cute. This is just a good story about, just human kindness. And honestly, I hate dentists. I know. Let me preface this by saying I hate dentists. So whenever I hear good dentist stories, I'm like, I guess they're good people too. They can be, even though they bring you a lot of pain, and then they give you relief. But still, this one's a good story. Mailman loses retainer, gets a heartwarming surprise from local dentist. It started with a simple note and turned into a sweet act of kindness. Hugo, the mailman in Charlotte, North Carolina, recently misplaced his retainer. While delivering mail to the Providence PDO, a local dentist's office, he left a handwritten message asking, I was wondering if you make retainers. I asked because I recently lost mine. Here's the picture of the first one. It says, my name is Hugo and I'm a mailman. I was wondering if you make retainers. I asked because I recently lost mine and I'm in need of a new one. If so, I have the mold at my house and can bring it when you're ever available. Here's my number. Feel free to contact me. Thank you so much for your time. Much appreciated. God bless you. Postman. Aw, he signed it Postman. He never expected what came next. The dental team not only responded, but offered to make him a brand new retainer completely free of charge. Our response saying, hi, Hugo. Dr. Adam would be happy to make you a new retainer free of charge. Either just come upstairs or give us a call at 704-397-1450 to get scheduled. Thanks, Lori. The story unfolded through a series of adorable note exchanges, which the office shared on TikTok, spreading smiles far beyond Charlotte. Good afternoon, Lori. Wow, did not expect this, but I truly appreciate you guys helping me out with my retainers. Unfortunately, I happen to not have them on me. Are you guys open tomorrow or so? Between what times? If not, I'll bring them on Monday. Thank you. Again, I really do appreciate it. God bless you. Postman. I love how you timed it, Postman. Says, we got them. Good afternoon, Lori. it's Hugo here. Just wanted to express once again my great gratitude to Dr. Adam. The team, the mold is in this great case. It is only the top one that I needed to replace. Thank you so much again. God bless you. And then good morning, Lori. God bless you. Hope you're having a good morning so far. Just a heads up, I have a little gift for the PDO crew coming in half an hour or so, just to be on the lookout. That hope you guys enjoy it and get some Dunkin' Donuts, which are kind of like Timbits. I mean, these ones are. Did Dunkin' Donuts steal Timbits? Because that's what they look like. Also, it's funny to give sugar to a dentist. That's funny. And it goes on to say, no problem. Hope you guys enjoy, but to the fullest. You all deserve it. It says, good morning. Thank you all so much for the sweet surprise. That's so thoughtful of you. I know the PPDO crew will really appreciate it. You just made our morning even brighter. Wishing you a wonderful day ahead. And he said, no problem. You guys enjoy it to the fullest. We love to see this kind of kindness in action. Thank you, Providence PDO, for making someone's day a little brighter. Well, he's trying to give them more customers, I guess, with the donuts, because that's how dentists make their money, by people like me who eat a lot of sugar, because that's how it's done. That's how it's done. We got another Rumble rant. Thank you so much. It says 71 Ghost Man says, seeing your stream blessed my day. Love the vibe. Thank you. I hope you come back again. We do this every Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern, where we talk about good things, cute animals, good humans, and just remember that there's still good things going on out there, because I know the government cannot be great a lot of times. I know politics is really annoying. And I know that we go through a lot of stuff during our daily lives, where sometimes, you go through what 200 Watt Studios was just talking about. There's something going on with somebody's pet or friend or family member. People go through hard things all the time. We go through loss. We go through all sorts of things. I recently went through a very, very big disappointment, just on a personal level. And I feel like I could use this show every week myself. I created it in 2020 because I wanted to bring hope into people's lives, that when we were all under lockdown and remembering, just going through the craziest time of our lives. And so I decided to do this show to remind myself and other people that there's still good things happening. And it's been going for 232 episodes, the 232nd episode. So I hope you guys come back. And again, 200 Watt Studios, I'm praying for your doggy. And Spike Insanity sent a member message over on YouTube. Member for 42 months. That's the grand number, 42. It's the answer. It's the answer of life and the universe. Prayers for 200 Watt Studios doggy. That's right. We pray for your doggy. We really do. Thank you, Psychotic Mongoose. It's a perfect show to have. Thank you so much. And also, we did just make a new channel for Good News Infinite Hope over on YouTube. So if you guys are interested, please subscribe to the new channel there, where I drop daily doses of good news so that you guys can share it and get more hope back into your lives. So again, thank you so much for all of the support. Here we go. There's another Rumble rant here. Faster than you for 20. Thank you. Says, glad I stayed for the raid. I subscribed. Hope this helps to save the horses. I'd love to know the Arizona government's reason for blocking those permits. From what I understand, they're saying that it's not safe for people to go there. When I called, because I called them yesterday, so they're saying they're concerned for the safety of people. And then the lady told me that they were already in touch with the fire department as well. So they were trying to get like, you know, safety measures in place. And then when I asked them, like I asked her to expand on that, and she was like, well, basically, like, they're all on the phone right now with different departments trying to get these permits to happen. And she's like, the more you guys call, the more we can tell the higher ups that there's a demand for this permit to happen. So we need to make it happen. So that's what they told me. And that's why I was like, okay, I'm making a tweet about it, because that's all I can do. And I can talk about it on my show, so we can save the horsies. So I really appreciate it. And you know what? You can call them yourself and ask that question. I would suggest you call and ask. I'm going to put the horsey thing in the I'm going to put that again. It like the link for their Facebook page where they announced this, and you should call them yourself and be like, "Excuse me, sir or ma'am, why is this happening? Why are you guys, you know, keeping these permits? Can I have a reason?" And let them give you a reason, because usually that's how you should deal with the government anyway. You should ask them questions. So there it is. I put the Facebook page again. Braz Monkey wants to know, can I pet that horse? You can ask that from the place. If you go rescue horses, I'm sure you can pet them, Braz Monkey. I'm positive they'll let you horse them, pet them. Oops, I meant to say stop sharing. Okay, we got this really cute story next. This is super sweet because doggies are great. It says this nervous pup's owner found the sweetest way to for him to stop barking in fear. When Mojo and his sister Lily moved into their new neighborhood, Lily quickly made friends, but Mojo was a little more nervous. Unsure around new people, Mojo would bark at everyone passing by his house. To help overcome his fears, Mojo's human had a brilliant idea. They put out a sign and a bucket of balls inviting neighbors to play fetch with them. I love the sign. It says, "I promise I'm not mean. Just throw the tennis ball and we'll be friends." Oh, so cute. This is adorable. Within just 1 hour, a neighbor stopped to toss the ball with Mojo, and everything changed. It's worked so well, and the neighborhood loves it, his owner said. He no longer tries to chase the mailman either. He brings them a ball and puts it in front of the paws to the fence, waiting for pets and for him to throw the ball. And this is the video of it. And that there's somebody like walking by and just being like, "Okay, I'll throw the ball for you, buddy. Go get the little buddy. Aw, go get it." This is a genius idea, guys, because you know, dogs, just like people, are like sometimes nervous around a new neighborhood, new surrounding, new everything. And it's just like, you know, they'll bark, but most of the time they're so nice. And all you have to do is give them some treats or a ball. Thanks to a little creativity and a lot of hard, Mojo is now making friends one game of fetch at a time. That is so sweet. I love it. It's such a short but sweet story. I love it. It's fantastic. It's little things like this that make the world a better place. And we got another Rumble rant. Thank you so very much for your generosity, everybody. It says, Lista Tracy, thank you for the 10. It says, are a cutie pie. And here's another 10 for the horses. LOL. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. What a nice thing to say. Now I'm blushing. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. That is so sweet. Thank you. Okay, we got another story. Oh, this is funny. This is fun. I saw this thing, and it's another little doggy video. It says, genius fence design turns curious pups into Jurassic comedians. It says this one had us doing a double take, then laughing out loud. Someone came up with a genius idea to paint a long-necked dog bodies on the tall fence, right at the perfect height. The twist, when the dogs in the yard peek their heads over the top, their fluffy faces line up perfectly with the bodies, turning them into hilarious prehistoric puppies. So it's like this. They're like, there they are. I don't know if you guys can see them properly, but it's so cute. Look at that. They're matchy with the neck. It's so funny when they turn. They're like, they look exactly like it. They're prehistoric doggies. Little doggos. That's genius. We need more of that. There needs to be more of this. Jeremy should paint this on his big, tall house shed thing and have his doggies look up like that. So cute. I love it. Russell Hall for 2. Yes, speaking of pie, any luck there? No, not yet, Russell. Though I did hear that there's a Hello Kitty cafe here that sells pie. I haven't made my way over there yet, but as soon as I do and I find some, I will report back. Don't worry. I've heard that they have pie. So I'm definitely going to go and check it out. Okay, one last story here. We got one more, and it's cute and girly. And I love. So we're going to share this last story about a bride who skis down to the aisle in the wedding dress to get married at 8,000 feet. That's really cool. We're going to watch the video. It says, instead of walking down the aisle, this bride decided to ski down in her wedding dress, tying the knot at 8,000 feet on a snowy mountain. Jess and Lattice Hofkins got married on March 28 at the top of Mount Brevet in Chamonix, France, in an intimate ceremony with 20 guests joining them on the slopes in their ski wear. The father of the bride accompanied his daughter on the skis down the 60-meter distance where they met the groom, the officiant, and guests before the couple exchanged vows at the French Alps as their backdrop. The 36-year-old newlyweds then had canapes, and champagne, aka champagne. That's from Futurama. With her guests before all skied down in the mountain with a photographer in tow. I came from a family of pretty hectic mountain people. Said the bride from Dorset, England. Oh my God, they're British. So many British stories today. My dad was delighted to be skiing down the aisle. Okay, I'll do this in the British accent. I came from a family of pretty hectic mountain people, said the bride from Dorset. It was just amazing coming down the aisle. Obviously, I've never skied in a dress before. We only had a short distance, so I thought, I hope this goes well. Everyone is still talking about... No, wait, I can do this one. Everyone is still talking about how amazing and special it was there. It was just beautiful. I think I'm getting better. I really do. I think I'm getting better. The couple met in 2019 on the Tinder dating app, where both started where they both shared interest in the slopes. After proposing on a walk at a sunset in 2022, Lattice and Jess mentioned she'd love a mountain wedding. It was a bit more expensive than a typical big day, as they put their family and friends in Chalet. The moment we did know that Jess was going to ski down the aisle, but obviously I had not seen her dress at Lattice. Her mom made the dress for her, and she didn't know she'd be able to ski in it. She just winged it. it's pretty incredible. She made it look effortless. The groom says that he has since encountered 300 of a million views on social media, watching it over and over. That is so sweet. After skiing down the mountain, family and friends joined the newlyweds at the chalet. We had a most amazing cute reception back in the chalet, gushed Jess. It was après-ski, basically, which means casual dress. And we had really great band playing too. It was a really awesome day, but also casual and low-key. So there we go. That was the British. That's nice, right? I mean, clearly they're skiers, because I would be like, I mean, I would definitely fall. I would definitely fall. Look at that view. That's amazing. What a view. I would definitely just be like, whoa, I'm going to die now. I'm not doing this. See, should I clip this and send it to Tomby? If you want to, why not? If you want to, you can. They had a drone. Oh, that's a good photographer. Drones are good photographers. Some parts of Mexico are amazing, good places. They are. I love Mexico. I live here, and Mexico has a lot of beautiful places to visit. Definitely. So that's all very true about Mexico. I love Mexico so much. And I wanted to oh my god, look at this. Braz Monkey just shared this. Oh my god. That's amazing. Thank you. Oh my god. I'm actually blushing. Oh god. Thank you, Jeremy. That's so sweet. Oh, so sweet. Thank you, guys. Oh, I love it. I love it. Aw. That's so sweet. Tag Rumble. I will post this and tag Rumble because somebody DM'd that to me. Brazzy, you should post that on Twitter and tag Rumble as well. You should post that on the thing. And I just checked Twitter. Thank you so much, you guys, for all of the retweets. I just checked Twitter, and there's a lot of retweets happening for the horsies. So thank you again. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you so much. And yes, tag Rumble. Thank you, Rumble, for making this happen as well. It's all very sweet. Is your show on every day? No, this specific show is on every Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern. On Wednesdays, I do a live stream where I do at 8 p.m. Eastern, where it's the opposite of this show. I usually talk about clown world news and mostly entertainment stuff, culture wars, things like that. And, talking about sometimes government stuff that are annoying. But this one I do every Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern. Have been doing it for about 4 years now. Because like I said, I started it during COVID times when I was incredibly depressed, and I needed something, like a little bit of hope back into our lives. So I do this every Friday to remind everyone that there's still good things going on out there. And look at all the good people that came and supported me today, like Jeremy, like good humans. So I'm talking about good humans sending support when they're asked for. He didn't have to do that, but he did it. He did it because he's a good person. So, and I truly appreciate that about him. So it's lovely to see. Ian So Ford, thank you so much for the 25, another 25. Over on Twitter, on YouTube says, please, sir, may I have some more canapes and champagne? Please, sir, may I have some more canapes and champagne? Why do I turn into like the freaking, what's his name? The little orphan boy. Why do I turn into like Timmy the orphan boy or whatever when I do my British accent? I don't know. I don't know why it comes out like that. Oliver, thank you. Why did I call him Timmy? Oliver Twist. I don't know why I called him Timmy. That's what I meant. Oliver Twist. Why do I turn into Oliver Twist when I try to freaking do a British accent? I don't know. A female Persian Oliver Twist. Timmy's his middle name. That's funny. That's funny. You sound like Timmy. You sound like little Timmy. LOL. That's nice. Oh my God. Is that what it is? Timmy's the little robot orphan from Futurama? Oh my God. That's probably what it is because I'm obsessed with those shows. That's probably what it is. Please, Sir Bender. I didn't watch the new season of Futurama. Oh, yeah, that's right. Tiny Tim. Maybe that's who I was thinking of. I'm thinking of Tiny Tim from the Christmas Carol. That's right. That's what it is. I was thinking about Tiny Tim. That's right. You guys called it. It's Tiny Tim. All right. That's it. That's the show, you guys. Thank you so very much today for all of the support. Special thanks to those of you who super chatted, became a member, gifted membership, all that good stuff. Thank you for supporting the channel the way that you do. Special thanks to Jeremy from the Quartering. Please go support him as well. And if you need coffee, he's got you covered. He's got coffee brand coffee. Make sure you go and buy your coffee from Jeremy from the Quartering and help the small business out, because that's what we like to do here as well. Support local business, small businesses. It's good to do that instead of going to like Starbucks. Go support him. Get some coffee for yourselves. And again, thank you all the Rumblers for supporting, and make sure that you go and retweet that thing, get the government's attention, help the horsies. This is for the horsies. So thank you so very much to everyone. And I hope you guys come back and see me again on Friday. I also have a good news channel on, like, for this specific show. I've created one on YouTube. It's called Good News Infinite Hope. That's what the show's name is. I'm trying to do daily doses over there. So please go and subscribe if you can. That would also be really appreciative. And that's it. That's the show. So thank you again. And we just got one more Rumble rant over there. Thank you. Lestat Travesty. Wait a minute. Here's another 5. You know, for the horses. Thank you so much. Oh, so sweet. Thank you. Thank you so much. And yes, again, take care, everybody. Make sure that you practice empathy and kindness. Have a great weekend. Try and practice empathy and kindness for yourselves, for one another, choose kindness when you can. It's the best method and it'll change the world. I promise you. Thank you, everyone. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Bye, everyone.
I know you wouldn't mind, come rain or come shine. Give me some good news. Give me some good news today. I don't wanna waste no more of our precious time. Give me some good news. Give me some good news today.